I restore myself when I'm alone. I am good, but not an angel. I do sin, but I am not the devil. I am just a small girl in a big world trying to find someone to love. Give a girl the right shoes, and she can conquer the world. For those who are poor in happiness, each time is a first time. Happiness never becomes a habit. I don't want to make money, I just want to be wonderful. One of the best things that ever happened to me is that I'm a woman. That is the way all females should feel. Friends accept you the way you are. Fame doesn't fulfill you. It warms you a bit, but that warmth is temporary. Success makes so many people hate you. I wish it wasn't that way. It would be wonderful to enjoy success without seeing envy in the eyes of those around you. A girl doesn't need anyone that doesn't need her. We are all of us stars, and we deserve to twinkle. This life is what you make it. No matter what, you're going to mess up sometimes, it's a universal truth. But the good part is you get to decide how you're going to mess it up. I live to succeed, not to please you or anyone else. A wise girl knows her limits, a smart girl knows that she has none. Girls shouldn't worry about being the equal of men in the business world. In spite of everything, life is not without hope. It is wonderful to have someone praise you, to be desired. A smart girl leaves before she is left. Imperfection is beauty, madness is genius, and it's better to be absolutely ridiculous than absolutely boring. Sometimes things fall apart so that better things can fall together. She was a girl who knew how to be happy even when she was sad. And that's important, you know. A man makes you feel important, makes you glad you are a woman. Always remember to smile and look up at what you got in life. I don't stop when I'm tired. I only stop when I'm done. We are all stars, but we must learn how to shine. Men who think that a woman's past love affairs lessen her love for them are usually stupid and weak. A friend tells you what you want to hear, a best friend tells you the truth. I don't forgive people because I'm weak, I forgive them because I am strong enough to know people make mistakes. Just because you fail once doesn't mean you're gonna fail at everything. When it comes to gossip, I have to readily admit men are as guilty as women. You believe lies, so you eventually learn to trust no one but yourself. It's far better to be unhappy alone than unhappy with someone, so far. A strong man doesn't have to be dominant toward a woman. He doesn't match his strength against a woman weak with love for him. He matches it against the world. Sometimes you just have to throw on a crown and remind them who they're dealing with. To all the girls that think you're fat because you're not a size 0, you're the beautiful one. It's society who's ugly. A woman knows by intuition, or instinct, what is best for herself. You never know what life is like, until you have lived it. If you're gonna be two-faced, at least make one of them pretty. A man has a tendency to accept you the way you are, while most women immediately start to pick flaws and want to change you. I do what I like what I do. Love is rare, love is strange, nothing lasts and people change. With fame, you can read about yourself, somebody else's ideas about you, but what's important is how you feel about yourself, for survival and living day to day with what comes up. Nothing's ever easy as long as you go on living. We should all start to live before we get old. Fear is stupid. So are regrets. I think that love and work are the only things that really happen to us. A smile is the best makeup a girl can wear. A man is more frank and sincere with his emotions than a woman. We girls, I'm afraid, have a tendency to hide our feelings. Strong women don't have attitudes, we have standards. Boys think girls are like books. If the cover doesn't catch their eye, they won't bother to read what's inside. I think to love bravely is the best and accept as much as one can bear. All girls are beautiful in their own way. I'm selfish, impatient and a little insecure. I make mistakes, I am out of control and at times hard to handle. But if you can't handle me at my worst, then you sure as hell don't deserve me at my best. Keep it classy, never trashy, just a lil nasty. The real lover is the man who can thrill you by kissing your forehead or smiling into your eyes or just staring into space. The trouble with censors is that they worry if a girl has cleavage. They ought to worry if she hasn't any. Most men judge your importance in their lives by how much you can hurt them, not by how happy you can make them. All a girl really wants is for one guy to prove to her that they are not all the same. Keep smiling because life is a beautiful thing and there's so much to smile about. I have feelings too. I am still human. All I want is to be loved, for myself and for my talent. Respect is one of life's greatest treasures. I mean, what does it all add up to if you don't have that? I've given myself away, the whole of me, every part. Beneath the makeup and behind the smile, I am just a girl who wishes for the world. Always, always, always believe in yourself. Because if you don't, then who will, sweetie?